Welcome Year 5 to our PE lesson at home. I hope you're all looking after yourself during lockdown, and it's really important that we keep fit and active at home. So if you do get any opportunity to do some exercises, maybe with Joe Wicks or any other movement exercises that we pop on Dojo, it would be great to see pictures or videos of you joining in. Now today's lesson, we're going to move straight into our dance. Now before we stopped coming to school for lockdown, we were working on the Haka. Now I want you to think about which country does the Haka come from. Off you go, have a think. That's correct, it is New Zealand. And before we broke up, we watched a video of the New Zealand rugby team performing a dance to another country. I want you to think about now, what were they doing with their faces at the start of the video? So you should have had a think now, and they were pulling some funny faces. They were pulling some intimidating faces. They were pulling some scary faces. You wouldn't want to come across them in a game before the match, would you? So now, what I would like you to do is to start thinking about your facial expression. I would love to see some pictures after of you pulling them faces. Now, how we're going to start our lesson is, if you can remember, we crossed our arms and we showed me, you need to show me that intimidating face now, pulling some funny faces at that laptop screen. Okay, and then we had to do 6 heel taps. So we go up and down, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent work. We then introduce some movements and some words. So what I would like us to do is practice this first part, and then you're going to pause it until you feel comfortable in doing it. So to start with, we're going to go up. What shape are we making? That right angle. Okay, as you can see, Mr. Cameron's got no muscles at all, but you're all really strong. So we're going to come up and we're going to go wa we takia kia kino. Okay, so I'll repeat them words again. It is wa we takia kia kino. So I want you to have a practice of that now. So pause the video, off we go. Well done, Year 5. So what we should be looking at now is we should have our arms crossed, our intimidating faces, 6 heel taps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we should be going into wa we takia kia kino. Now we're going to introduce something called kamati kamati kora kora. Let's say it together. Kamati kamati kora kora. Brilliant, well done. So we're now going to introduce that into a full routine. So we'll do it together, and then we're going to pause the video so everybody can have a go. Intimidating faces, 6 heel taps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up to the right angle. Wa we takia kia kino. Kamati kamati kora kora. So now I'd like you to pause the video and try and do that all the way through. The words are wa we takia kia kino. Kamati kamati kora kora. Off you go. Pause the video. Brilliant work, Year 5. So now we should be progressing and trying to remember the words with the actions. So let's run it through in case anybody has forgotten. So we're going to start from our right angle place. We don't need to do our heel taps. So we're going to go wa we takia kia kino. Kamati kamati kora kora. Okay, so the kora kora, we come to our chest, then we come back up into the right angle. So pause the video again and have another go. Excellent work. So now you should be trying to get that routine and that timing all together. So we're going to run it through and then I'm going to introduce the next part of the lesson. So the next part is going to be tenite ngata pahura hura. So as you can see, we're swapping our arms. So one starts behind our back, the other arm comes in front, then we rotate, so the other arm comes behind and the other arm comes out. Now the words are tenite ngata pahura hura. Now I know it's difficult, but just give it your best shot. So pause the video now, I want you to practice tenite ngata pahura hura. Off you go. Welcome back, Year 5. You should all now have practiced that. So we're going to try and run it through all together in one, with the words and the actions. So to start with, scary faces, arms crossed. What's the first thing we do now? Yes, that's correct, 6 heel taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next thing, arms up into that right angle position, and we're going to go with the words wa we takia kia kino kamati kamati kora kora. Brilliant, well done. Then we're going to go again and copy that. We're going to go kamati kamati kora kora. So we're repeating it. Then we go to what we've just practiced in the arm behind our back, tenite ngata pahura hura. And we're going to try and do that all together in one. Now this might take you 5-10 minutes to have a go and practice. You might even need to rewind the video and go through it all again to give you some confidence. There's nothing wrong with doing that. So you want to spend at least 5-10 minutes now running that through, and with your partner they may be able to remind you, maybe with your mum, your dad, your guardians, your brother, your sister, some little hints or tips for you to improve on. So you might need to get your arms all the way up, you might be pulling a happy face. Well, what sort of face are we looking for? Okay, you might want to come out with your words a little bit more intimidating and scary. So there's lots that we can always do, but I'm sure you're doing really well. At the end, I would love to see some pictures, some videos of you performing your Haka so far. So we're going to run it through one more time, and then I'm going to let you practice, and then I want to see some feedback after. So to start with, arms up, scary face, 6 heel taps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, arms up, wawe takia kia kino kamati kamati kora kora. Repeat, kamati kamati kora kora. Arms behind the back, tenite ngata pahura hura. So what I would like you to do now is pause the video, have as many goes at it as you can. Feel confident, don't be shy. Doesn't matter if it goes wrong, it's all about experimental experiences. And if you feel confident, go and show everybody how to do it. You might even want to teach one of your family members what to do. So enjoy Year 5. If you can feed me back some pictures, some videos on Dojo, I would appreciate that. See you all soon.